Hi guys, hope you're well. I thought I would talk today a little bit about journals and more specifically the difference between or the need to make versus buy a journal. I don't know, I just felt like kind of having a chat with you today, so that's why I'm kind of sitting down. So this my little build of a journal that I made is coming to an end very shortly. I've only got a few pages left, and if you remember from a previous video, this was one that I made, I don't know if you can see that, because the spine's coming off, using an old catalogue and stripping the guts out and just binding it with new paper. I did do a video on that, I think it was last year. So yeah, so this is coming to an end, and so I need to start thinking about a new journal. And I was having this kind of I don't know, I was having this back and forth because I don't think I've pretty much used the same journal twice, and that's not necessarily intentional. I think you come across different things and your needs change, or you want to try different things. You know, I've bound my own before, I've bought ones before, I've altered books before, you know, different kind of journals for different times in your life for different reasons and all that kind of stuff. And I was sitting there at the weekend thinking, oh, I really need a new journal, what shall I do? And part of me felt like buying a journal, and at the weekend we ended up going out and about, and I looked in a few places, and there was nothing really that caught my eye in terms of size or shape or paper quality. And of course, you know, the amount of junk that I add into my journals, I usually, if I buy a journal, I usually have to remove like half the pages anyway. So yeah, I don't know, I was just umming and ahhing, and I couldn't find anything I wanted, and I thought I'd probably bake my own journal again. And I'm going to link the video in the description below. There's a really remarkable guy, I wrote his name down. His name is Paulus Berenson, and he just has an amazing, I think it's called The Soul Kitchen, an amazingly inspiring video on making your own journal. And I just wanted to read to you a quote that I got from that video, and I've written it in the very beginning of this journal, so I thought that was a really good place to have it. So he says, making your own journal deepens the intimacy and strengthens the bond. Making a book is like building a nest. Love is to pay attention and be present. A journal is one facet to explore and a place where you are whole for a moment. And I just love that the way he identifies with his journal more because it's a labour of his own love and he's made it. And I can kind of see that, because I think so far to date, even though the spine's all coming apart and all that kind of stuff, this has got to be one of my most favourite journals that I've ever worked in. And I think some of that was kind of emotional attachment, because it was kind of like, because I made it rather than bought it, it had a soul before I'd even started using it. And only if you're a journaler and you love your journals will you understand that, I guess. But yeah, this beauty had a soul long before I started using it, long before I started putting my own essence into it. It was kind of, so I feel like we're one. I don't know, I just feel like this is a big part of me now, and it's kind of like a purse, isn't it? That I you know, when you have a purse that you absolutely love, and then when that purse breaks, you have to buy a new one, and you can never find one that's kind of that you love and it suits your needs, and then it takes a while to break it in before you like it again. So you know, I kind of feel like this journal, I'm a bit like, oh, I know I need a new journal because this one can't last forever because it's nearly full, but I don't want to let it go, and I'm struggling to move on. And I guess that's part of the whole, do I make, do I buy, and struggling basically to find one that I liked. So I have decided to make yet another journal. I've decided, and I hummed and ahed about what sort of journal to make. I mean, I've got an old pair of jeans that I contemplated using as a journal cover, and I see all these fabulous videos from people in the States, and you know, they go to charity shops and they find leather handbags and leather coats and they make books from them. And I looked in our charity shops, and leather bags, oh my goodness, so expensive. So that's kind of that's kind of out the window for me. So I'm still kind of, you know, really umming and ah, because I'm so attached to this one still. I'm still umming and ahhing about kind of what I want to use as the kind of the spine, you know, the spine. And I've done things in the past, like I've used cereal boxes and old book covers, old catalogue covers, you know, random stuff like that. So I'm still kind of all up in the air, and I feel all kind of, it's really hard to explain, but I feel all kind of a collywobble. I can't work it out. I kind of don't feel settled yet, and I really can't work out what I want to do. And I toyed with the idea of using a ring binder and creating all my pages loose leaf, but then actually I just really like working in a journal. So I kind of thought, no, that's not an option. So I'm kind of all up in the air. So I just wanted to talk really about the kind of the attachment of a journal. And I know it probably, anyone who doesn't journal is probably just like, what the hell is this crazy woman going on about now? But for those journalers out there, I am pretty sure that you will get that. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so for now, I just need to kind of work out where I'm going and what my next journal is going to be. But I shall update you. I shall be back and I shall let you know what I have decided, and you can see.